Yes, sir. Top of the top. It's your boy, Mr. RI, Mr. Return on Investment. Look, a lot of people have been asking me about options. I'm gonna break this down super simple. I think a lot of the stuff that you see on YouTube and whatnot is a little complex. Again, if you kind of understand that this is just kind of betting, it's like sports betting. This is what I tell people. Um, so let's get into it. Cantor Equity, as you can see, I learned this at 15. Um, Up currently right now, if you're still holding about 234%, right? So that's not bad, right? So that's why you're kind of seeing a little bit of a pullback here. Don't worry, guys. We got the Fed chairman speaking on Wednesday. So just a lot of froth. If you follow me on socials, you've seen that we did very well this morning. Anyways, guys, let's get into it. I want to kind of explain the psychology and stuff like that when it comes to trading, when it comes to stock, you guys. We know Bitcoin is on an absolute tear. If you've done the homework, you know that Bitcoin is siphoning all this, excess liquidity just kind of stuck around the world. So you guys, if you guys don't know, the Cantor Equity Partners and Tether and SoftBank from Japan are putting together a SPAC, special purpose acquisition company. Again, I'm not going to spoil your head with all those details and stuff like that. We just want to keep this super basic here. Um, okay, so what I highly recommend is going to Investopedia, making a profile. Click trade once you've all made all of that. Let's go ahead. Let's look at CEP, right? This is a paper account, simulates the market exactly kind of how it is. Might see a little bit of a delay, but that's fine. So let's make sure we go options. So let's click up here. As you can see, options. Let's click that. Okay. And you can read all that stuff later. Again, a put is just meaning the price is going down, and a call is literally making your calling that the price is going up. Like once you kind of understand the terminology, yeah, it's kind of easy. And again, in the money, out the money, all that type of stuff. You can get lost. Again, I'm not going to confuse you guys with that because I just think a lot of this stuff doesn't really matter, you guys. Honestly, man, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to give you guys the most basic breakdown on how to trade options. Again, if you sports better, if you understand that kind of concept there, it's the exact same thing pretty much if you ask me. So currently, as we can see, the share price is at $34 and some change, right? Now you have different options here of expiry dates, right? Like if you follow me on socials, ROI to ROI, so number 2, Roy de Roy, Roi de Roi. You guys can see that, we bought some weeklies early this morning when the price kind of dropped there a little bit, right? Again, it's just an overreaction to kind of, the Fed chairman. Is he going to raise heights? Is he going to lower rates? Again, that stuff is kind of irrelevant. If you kind of been doing your due diligence on CEP, you kind of know this is a behemoth. I'm going to let you guys do all that DD and stuff like that. Like you guys really should get good at doing that due diligence to get that conviction price. Like how was I able to determine when the stock was at $30 that this would go higher? It's because I've done the work, you guys. I've done the due diligence. I know what I'm holding. Personally, I think the price is way too cheap. So as you guys can see, there's some different expiry dates here. Now, important thing is kind of, looking at, reading and kind of knowing. So bid and ask, right? So right now, 45 call. By the end of the week, they're asking about, this is 240, this is 240 American. Remember when you're trading American, securities. So what I would do for something like this, and what I've kind of learned trading out, is the further out the date, the better it is, the kind of calmer it is. Because this has an expiration, guys. Like at the end of the day, like you're going to either make money or you're going to lose money. So that's why I recommend practicing on this paper account till you kind of figure things out. Okay, so we have up to 45 they're asking about $1,100 here. I think that's a decent price. I really think that's decent for 45 to like the price to get the $45 from, guys, that's just a $10. We were just at like 60 on Friday. So again, it's a call. I'm betting the price is going up $4 to $45. That's that strike price. So as the price goes towards $45, you're gonna make money. You don't necessarily need to have it at 45. And if it surpasses that, I mean, God bless. And I truly believe that's going to happen. Again, this is not financial advice. This is based off my own analysis, just kind of some of the due diligence I've kind of looked at. I like buying market. It just kind of feels, honestly, I don't really care, with just because I know kind of my conviction here. Again, let's preview this order. It violated the game's option diversification rule. I think I might have bought a little too many options, you guys, to be honest with you. But guys, again, the premise is the very exact same. Like, this would have bought, you guys, I literally bought some calls this morning. Like, go check my Instagram, ROI to ROI. What I'm telling you is the real deal Holyfield here, you guys. It's unfortunate. Maybe I should create another portfolio or something like that in Investopedia. They just kind of want to make sure that you're kind of not just, because options is like a gamble, you guys. It's sports betting, like, so they just want to kind of make sure. I'm thinking about this notification rule. They just kind of want to make sure that you're not just somewhat gambling, that you're buying the stock. Because I guarantee right now, if I go to CEP and try to purchase the stock here, it'll let me. Right? So let's just go ahead and let's buy, I don't know, let's just go buy like 5 shares, right? Let's go buy CEP, Cantor Equity Group, boom. Let's go buy preview. See, it's letting me buy, you guys. Estimated price $33.99, commission, boom. So as you can see, now let's go back and see if I can buy some options, right? I want to show you guys this option. Again, it's very, very simple here. And again, once you create a new profile, you guys, you'll be able to, do these options right here. So click options. Let's go down. Let's see, because if we bought some shares, if we, are allowed now. Okay, so let's go contract. Again, it's $1,100. Again, we're just betting that the price will go to 45 by December 2025, you guys. Like, that's a long time, and that's what I love about options, right? Like, and you can roll this over too, meaning like after December 2025 for some reason, if it's not at 45, which I personally doubt. Again, not financial advice, but if it's not by 45, then you can roll it over prior to the expiration date. Again, it's not letting us fill, you guys, but again, I highly recommend you guys try this for yourself. It's super, super basic. And yeah, just have fun with it. Honestly, just have fun with it. And just one great tip. The best time to trade, in my opinion, is after obviously a press, release, a PR, or during earnings. Every 3 months, you guys, public companies have to report their earnings to shareholders. So based off the economy, all that type of stuff, you can literally make bets. And the reason why it's so good to trade on those dates is because of the volume. Volume is literally just a word for shares being traded. The higher the volume, the higher the share price. Because if we go right now, and we look at the volume, look at the volume right now. Look at the volume right now on CEP. Why do you think the price is up? I seen this volume, you guys. It was at like 8 million when I placed these calls, you guys. Look, the average volume is 2 million, 2.4 million. We're at like 4 or 5x that, you guys. And it's like, what, 2.5 hours into trading, because the market opens at 7:30 my time in the morning. So boom, there you guys have it. Sports betting, trading options, exact same thing.